Okay, I want to talk about the science of intuition. Intuition has made and marred a lot of people. People have followed their intuition and have recorded major victories in life. People have followed their intuition and made terrible mistakes in life. So, first of all, let me share some great testimonies as to the power of intuition. Warren Buffett, he says that when he begins to hear about the possibility of investing in a company, that after 5 minutes he can tell whether it's a go or a no. That's Warren Buffett's power of intuition. John Gottman is one of the greatest relationship experts alive. He wrote the book 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work. And he says when he sees a couple, after 5 minutes, he can tell whether their marriage is going to be successful or is headed for a divorce. There are so many powerful people who have used the power of intuition. You know, even the Bible talks about it. The Bible says concerning the virtuous woman, in Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 18, the Bible says she perceives that her merchandise is good. Her candle does not go out by night. She just perceives. It's not as if she studied it in school or somebody told her. She just perceives it. She just can tell. She can look at opportunities. I can recognize opportunities. She can recognize obstacles. Some of us can perceive and just tell who people are after a few minutes of meeting them and so on. So intuition can be very powerful. But the golden rule is this: the more inquisitive you are, the more intuitive you will be. The more inquisitive you are, the more intuitive you will be. I'll give you a couple of examples. Simon Cowell of X Factor, America's Got Talent, a music icon. He says when he hears a song, he can tell whether it's going to be a hit or not. He can tell whether it's going to be a hit or not. And guess what? Simon Cowell says one of the reasons why I can do so is because I love to listen to music. I love music. The fact that he's copiously consuming music makes him one of the most intuitive music executives alive. The more inquisitive you are, the more intuitive you'll be. Now, I want to share one other example with you. Clive Davis is one of the most successful, if not the most successful music executive of all time. He has a knack of discovering brilliant artists. So he discovered everybody from Bruce Springsteen, Whitney Houston, Carlos Santana, Kenny G, Puff Daddy, Alicia Keys. You name it, one of the most successful of all time. But you know what? He says, I listen to music to a fault. I listen to music. In those days of albums, vinyl albums, he would go to stores and cut the whole albums and just keep on listening to music. The more inquisitive you are, the more intuitive you will be. It's not rocket science. The more inquisitive you are, the more intuitive you will be. Do you want to be intuitive? How inquisitive are you? How much knowledge do you soak in that area that you want to be intuitive in? All right. And I want to share, finally, the example of a particular artist, Puff Daddy, Diddy. Some of you know him. Let me tell you why intuition can be very powerful. He had a chance to sign Ashanti. He passed it on. Ashanti went on to sell 30 million records. He had a chance to sign Ludacris. He passed it on. Ludacris went on to sell 40 million records. He had a chance to sign 50 Cent. Intuitively, he passed it on. 50 Cent went on to sell 50 million records. He had a chance to sign Chris Brown earlier on in Chris Brown's career. He passed it on. Chris Brown went on to sell 70 million records. He had a chance to sign so many other great artists and passed on the chance to sell them. He had a chance to sign DMX. DMX, he passed it on. He told DMX that you don't have a marketable voice. DMX went on to sell 30 million records. Now, if you put all those records together, you have no less than 200 million records. So, by poor intuition, he lost signing artists that would have contributed at least 200 million albums to his repertoire, to his record label. That's the power of intuition. Are you missing opportunities every day because you don't know it? Guess what? The more inquisitive you are, the more intuitive you'll be. I hope this works well for you. Do have an amazing day and bye for now. So, did you find this video insightful? Or do you want to be part of my Immersion Life Academy or my Immersion Bible Academy, where I train people on every concept of the Bible in detail, in Hebrew and in Greek? You can call the numbers below and we will serve you. Kemi sends her love as always. Do have an amazing day and bye for now.